Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Atlas. In this video, I am focusing on the AMC stock. And of course, because of my name, if you guys are new to my channel, I mostly cover cryptocurrencies. There's a specific one I've been really attached to called SafeMoon. And if you want to learn more about it, I've got tons of other videos on that. But I really like AMC stock. That is going to be the focus of this video, guys. Some of the latest news, information coming out on that, and some interesting research that I came across as well. So please, guys, keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I am sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I highly encourage you to go and do your due diligence and do your own additional research, okay? Also, if you guys are new, please do not forget to hit subscribe for more cryptocurrency news, as well as I like to do AMC videos from time to time. And with everything that's going on, I'm going to try and make a video per day and keep you guys updated. I also talk about this during my Twitter spaces. So if you guys want to check me out on Twitter, I'll share that in just a second. Don't forget to hit like because it helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Click the bell icon so that you know whenever we got a new video. And let's roll on into this, guys. So as you guys can see on the price chart right here, AMC had an absolutely amazing day, going up over 22%. So beautiful gains for sure. If we go back in time just a little bit, you can actually see on the charts here back on January 27th when it hit it high to right around where we're currently at right now. So let's actually go ahead and move this up because it's continuing to climb, which is great because when I was setting up this video, that was actually a lower price point. So things are looking pretty good. So with that being said, where we're at right now in after hours puts us about 63% above the previous all-time high for the year, right? Now, all-time high, for earlier in January. Now, all-time high that we've actually seen was just established on Friday, and that pushed up to right around $36.68 or so. So zooming out on this, you can actually see that that had been actually passed above. This was the previous all-time high, and just kind of zoom in a little bit here, you can actually see that that high point was a little bit higher, right? So it's roughly right around 62. Yeah, it's right around 62, 63% above that right now. So are we in a squeeze? No, because margin call actually needs to be taking place, and we're not actually seeing that. And there's a lot of data to kind of suggest in the same set of terms, okay? So let's go ahead and go over some of those things right now. This is a website called amc.crazyawesomecompany.com. This was shared by another member of the AMC community with me, and I think it's a good reference point. So if you guys want to check that out, I will have a link in the description for you. So as you guys can see, very nice gains on the day. There's 150,000 shares available to borrow. Of the ETF shares, there's about 2.5 million there. Adam Aaron, who is the CEO, he did have a statement today over on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and go over what he said for you guys. He said, "Let me address the smart raising of equity capital. I believe one of the best things AMC did in 2021 was to raise $428 million a few weeks ago at $9.94 per share. Rather than dilution affecting AMC badly in the short term, as some feared, we greatly strengthened AMC. We are seeing some terrific opportunities to pick up important theaters from other faltering chains. This can be a real way for AMC to grow again, creating immediate value for AMC shareholders, but we will need more cash to get these theaters under lease." That's very bullish right there, just that alone. Today, we announced selling 8.5 million AMC shares at a price of about $27.12 each. 8.5 million shares is less than 1.7% of our outstanding shares and is a small portion of our typical trading volume, but it gives us $230.5 million of cash to use primarily to grow AMC. That's great news. First in our sights are the strongest arc light / Pacific theaters that will not reopen due to pandemic pressures. No one is out of the woods yet, but we like AMC's improved liquidity, the increases of vaccinated people, and the imminent release of new blockbuster movies. He finishes by saying, "In our view, this is not mindless dilution, but rather this is very smart raising of cash so that we can grow the company. To many of you on Twitter, to grow your company. Watch out, naysayers. AMC is going to play on offense again. Here we come." I mean, he's definitely using a lot of statements that suggest that he is trying to do everything he can to be on our side and to be a part of the community's point of view. And as the CEO, him being more vocal and engaging with the community, I think says a lot. And being transparent about statements like this, I appreciate that and I respect it. So to me, although they sold some of their shares, the fact that they can use that now to help continue to grow the AMC brand, it means that the project a lot of people are fighting for on this, for movie theaters, it's looking more realistic that they're going to be able to survive. So I think it's important that they do take some of those profits from time to time. They got bills that they got to pay. Moving on, Ortex. Check this out, guys. So this was on June 1st, which is today, as of the time I'm making the video, 1:10 a.m. The short interest was 17.93% of the free float. So we're going to go ahead and progress forward with this. So 17.93%, that was 1:10 a.m. Then it dropped down a little bit. So this is at 4:05 a.m. That dropped down to 17.49%. So just a tiny little bit of a drop, but it did drop. And then from that, 17.49%, it then went up to 17.69%. That was a couple hours later, 6:22 a.m. And then at 17.69%, ended up finishing off here at about 17.73%. So they do updates from time to time, as you guys can check out on their Twitter right there. By the way, just a reminder, I'm on Twitter, guys, at CryptoAtlasYT. I would love it if you guys use Twitter to come and hang out with me in my Twitter spaces, check out some of the tweets that we got going on, and be a part of the community there. So yeah, this did go up a little bit more. So that short interest means that there's more people banking on the idea that AMC is going to go down in price. I think they're crazy, but if people want to take that kind of risk, that's on them. And the risk is infinite, because when you short, you got to pay back whatever the price is. And if the price just keeps going up, you got to pay that price, right? If you buy a price and it goes down, the furthest it can go down is 0. So very dangerous territory for them. Now, as far as for the share recounts, we should be hearing more details about this as of tomorrow. And guys, please keep in mind that there's other countries who can actually be able to acquire AMC stocks. Like, for example, in the German market, we were seeing that the AMC price was doing really well yesterday, even though the United States market was closed because of Memorial Day. Over in Germany, they were pushing really well. So when you look into account the brokerage companies and the share recounts, there's different rules and it's more painstaking, and so they try to avoid certain things and all that. So this is going to give us a rough idea. It will give us new data that we can reference to, but because of other countries, don't expect this to be the end all beat all of all things for it, like the number of shares and stuff, right? Hopefully this gives us some strong indications still whether there are synthetic shares that exist or not. Everyone is very curious to hear about this. This will be taking place tomorrow. Okay. Now, something else that I found really interesting is that on Google Trends with AMC, it's still not even trending as much as it did back in January. The price actually passed. Look, remember what I just showed you guys here, right? The price yesterday passed the price back in January by quite a substantial amount. And still, the amount of people that are proactively looking this up right now is minimal compared to back then. So the whole squeeze mentality, the FOMO, we're still not even seeing a massive amount of FOMO. It's still basically just getting started. When people start talking about this more and more, it's going to go absolutely insane, which we're starting to see. People like Matt Kors, he went on for Fox and did a little interview for them today. Of course, they still keep talking about this in the news regardless. Some of them are still very pessimistic, and they're saying this thing's going to go down to $1, and that's all that it's worth and stuff. But you know what? Screw them. AMC apes together strong, right? Not financial advice, my own opinion on things, but I believe in the stock. I believe in the company. And I believe in the mentality of movie theaters having a very good value for the entertainment industry in a lot of different ways. So I think that's absolutely amazing that what we're seeing right now is only a 33, which is I don't have like a good reference point right here to actually go off of, because it just shoots up so dramatically. But yeah, I'd keep an eye on Google Trends and see if this starts to pull up. The fact that it even dipped down here is kind of silly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now taking a look one last time here at the charts, guys, for AMC. I was actually talking about this in the Twitter space. I was yesterday. So I said that if we pass above the $30 for the day, I would actually expect us to have $30 as a support level. And as you guys can see, $30 is actually getting distance. So at $34 in the aftermarket, still absolutely killing it, doing a beautiful, beautiful job. It is looking very good. So let's actually take one last look here. And for the day coverage, instead of it being a 22% increase, because it actually opened right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right about right. Okay. So that actually, over the course of the day so far, because there's still more time, up 30% for a stock that still hasn't had margin calls, that still has more people thinking that the price is going to go down, and they're trying to bank on that idea. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at the volume comparison too. I just want to highlight that real quick, right? Volume right here, quite substantial during that January run. A lot of red candles that we got going on. We don't have a candle that's as big as what happened on this day. Even with this price that's shooting up right now, volume is still not fully there. Guys, this is exciting. This is life-changing opportunities right here. We may never see something like this happen again. SEC regulations, investigations that are going on. It's a crazy time to be alive. Cryptocurrency is everything. So I'm going to go and wrap up the video there. I'm excited. If you're new to the channel, please do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like button as well. Greatly appreciate it. Helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so that you know whenever we've got a new video. I have referral links in the description for cryptocurrencies that you can get for free, as well as stocks that you can get for free. All that info is in the description. Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, Robinhood, Webull, all of it's there, guys. And if you want to use those, cool. It helps out the channel. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. And I will do an update video tomorrow on AMC in regards to what they end up disclosing about this whole share count and my thoughts and opinions on it. So thank you guys so much. Feel free to share the video if you find it helpful, and check me out on Twitter at CryptoAtlasYT. Have a good day, guys.